After the street battles subsided, Wednesday was a day Hindus and Muslims mourned the loss of loved ones after some of the worst violence Delhi has suffered in decades. This is the funeral of Muhammad Furkan, a father of two who was killed when the violence began a few days ago. He was on the way to shops to buy food for his kids.
I received a call saying that my brother has been shot. I couldn't believe it. I was with him an hour earlier. I rushed to the hospital, but I found that he was already dead.
He doesn't know who was responsible. Both sides of the community, Hindus and Muslims, have suffered. Outside the morgue of this state-run hospital, relatives await the completion of post-mortem examinations on victims so they can take the bodies for cremation or burial. This man says his nephew died from a bullet to the neck. He says it was fired by a Muslim. But when he was pressed, he says he never witnessed the killing. The violence stopped after a group of Muslim women were persuaded to abandon their sit-in protest that had blocked a busy road and angered Hindu nationalists, and the government sent in paramilitary forces and rapid reaction units to reopen the suburbs. The death toll is rising and hundreds of injured people are being treated in 3 local hospitals. Many of the dead are said to have died from bullet wounds. It's not clear who was responsible. There was a physical cost too. These are the scarred remains of Muslim-owned businesses in Karwal Nagar in northeast Delhi. Some people have lost everything. The major violence may have stopped, at least for now, but it's been so damaging that the question is, how long will it take communities, both Muslim and Hindu, to heal? And how can they ever fully restore trust? Lawyers have started the legal process for those who were responsible for inciting the violence to face justice. The protests against a new citizenship law, which started in December, were joined by people from all religions and minorities across India. There is a concern now that Hindu nationalists may try and turn this into a religious issue.
See, I am seriously concerned about it. This is the place from where this entire movement is going to be given a religious shape, which is in fact not.
After 3 days of silence, Prime Minister Narendra Modi sent out a tweet calling for calm and for peace and harmony to be restored. The streets are quieter, but the death toll is expected to rise, and the repercussions of what happened here are likely to affect not just the capital, but also the whole of India. Tony Bertley, Al Jazeera, Delhi.